Dude, what are you doing out here? She's heading down to the garden. This is our chance. I'm not following. The little girl, special little Girl Scout's out in the open. Come on, let's get some payback for tonight and give her a little goodbye present.
Also, I think I made this comment last time, but those Z's are
so
egg-rolled a little weird.
Yeah. I think it's supposed to be like, it just suddenly smacks her in the head, sort of thing. Please note here, Irma does not have shoes on. If she's shown with shoes at a later point, this will be a continuity error. I honestly don't remember. I'm just messing with you.
Ah, well. Oof. Small.
Finally trying to get... Well, they've managed to remove Sam from Kentaro's drunken clutches, but the trade-off was not worth it.
I love you guys.
Yeah. I'll give this to her before I go. And I'll wait here for my aunt to show up so I can surprise her. And I'm sure nothing will ever go wrong. I hate the sound. What could it be?
Shut up, Bubsy. You're not gonna make this go wrong. You're not gonna ruin this pure, precious moment.
It's Bubsy. No, it's a gremlin.
I'm not a big fan of Bubsy's redesign.
I'm not a big fan of Bubsy.
Also support us on Patreon.
Just leave it. Support the brand.
Sorry, what were you saying?
I already do, Brandon. Trust me. Oh, for another birthday panel. Wow, we've gone through, what, 3 of these today?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the 3rd one.
You know, all these supporting Patreon things are starting to feel a little patronizing. Just a tad patronizing. Okay, no.
I'm sorry. I love Cyrus here. Sniff, 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 sniff. He just looks really cute there, and I don't know why.
Yeah.
No, that's a really cute Cyrus.
That is.
Anyway. Huh? What are you doing here? Gotta go. I've been rumbled. Gotta go.
Abort mission! Abort mission!
Unless this is the mission, you know, like that he's still terrified of what he's doing. Like, even if, he's a willing participant, he's still terrified of it. And there, in the shadows, who could it be? Could it be John Cena? No, I don't know.
Oh my god. How exactly did they manage to sneak? Actually, they probably found a way. You know what? I won't question it.
Well, when you consider who was behind the whole thing, there was probably a quote-unquote secret entrance that was that they stumbled, quote-unquote, stumbled across to find a way in. But it's kind of impressive that they were part of the parade and they managed to sneak in after that. Yeah. And I remember Brandon showing us just the page of the chains bursting out of the ball and wrapping Irma, and it was kind of like, yes, this is where we're going with this. And I think the general reaction was just, oh boy.
Getting ready to tap into the chain of memories, I see. I am not sorry for that pun.
Suddenly I think I understand why Brandon hates Kingdom Hearts. He had to draw all these chains so much. He never wants to do that again. I don't think he actually hates Kingdom Hearts. I think he just doesn't like how complicated the designs are because it's a lot to draw.
Yeah, I think it's just like a bit of a running joke. Like how the Nostalgia Critic supposedly hates Doug the TV show, but not really. I forgot, what are the name of these ticket things? I forgot what they were called.
I mean, they're called talismans, technically.
Talismans?
But...
Okay. Now we finally get to see the effect of effectively anti-ghost weapons actually being used on her, and they're working.
Yes. Which, on the bright side, it'll be useful for, later, if this ever comes up again.
Maybe. Possibly. What is this?
What just happened?
I can't move.
And here we had a whole plan to sneak in and lure you out. Guess you made our job a lot easier. And I remember people on the Patreon just reacting to that with, oh, these little... I can't.
This is the path you've gone. You have chosen death.
Yeah. And I think almost what's worse is that they knew they weren't going to get away with it, but they did it anyway.
Yeah.
Which, suicidal... It wasn't even suicidal overconfidence. It was just like, it was worth it in their minds.
Yeah.
The fact that this would inevitably come back, this would come back to bite them, and it ultimately came back to bite them very quickly. But they knew it was a bad idea, and they went through with it anyway, which says a lot about how rotten they were.
Either that, or they did not think ahead. It's like, okay, we did it, we went through it, and it actually worked out. What now? See ya.
I mean, there was something of a conversation with that, with the thugs being like, how was kidnapping Yorimoto? Did you really think, how do you think this was gonna go? And it's basically, the response given is basically, do you think it matters? We'll be long gone by the time anyone catches up to us, and if you're smart, you won't be here either. But yeah, this is a little, I mean, this was a lot.
Yeah.
Pretend. Like, if we hadn't known this was coming like 6 months in advance, it probably would have been a lot more shocking. Well, what do you know? It actually worked. Don't even bother trying to get out of that. From what I hear, those chains we used to cage a dragon that could crush mountains. Your power shouldn't work with those talismans wrapped around you anyway. You're not going anywhere. And where were you? We would have been screwed if you got caught. Can we do this later? We need to go now.
Oh,
Happy Halloween!
I remember they drove this on a stream right there. You ain't no scissor man. Get out of here.
Scissorman.
Oh, God.
I know way too much about Clock Tower lore.
Oh,
Anyway,
wait, you do?
You know a decent bit about Clock Tower lore, yes.
Oh, if you have some time, do you want to discuss a few things?
Sure, some other time.
Yeah.
Look, do whatever you want. I'm going to bed. Want to miss out on all the fun, huh? Fine.
I guess we go in as a group. Following the credo, never sleep alone. Can it?
Plan it. Just hold on to her. I'm trying. She keeps squirming. She doesn't look like you're trying.
I'm trying to just don't quit moving. Oh, who knew it would be hard to kidnap people?
Victim.
Sorry, what were you saying?
Man, I was making basically the same joke. Man, who knew trying to kidnap someone was such a squirmy business?
oh,
Man,
shit.
I didn't know kidnap.
Go ahead.
It's the murder tree. I hope you've been paying attention. I hope you've been paying attention because you will be quizzed on this.
What were you saying before
Bring that joke back. I honestly don't remember, but it's basically just the idea of, man, who knew that kidnapping victims squirmed so much? I thought kidnapping victims were quiet.
Who knew a whale could be so heavy?
Just like the idea of, again, just the recurring joke of not thinking this through at all.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. Hurry up, man, the portal's closing. Like, the gremlin just stood there. Like, he was seriously considering not leaving. I mean, I don't know, that just strikes me as a little weird. No. Whee! Twins to the rescue! Just a little too slow. Missing the target, grabbing the gremlin. The portal scroll burns. As, why would you want to leave a trace of that?
Yeah.
Harder to trace. And honestly, the fact that they caught him before he escaped is pretty much the only reason, is pretty much the best head start they could have gotten.
Yeah.
Sorry, what were we going to say?
Yeah, and they're lucky that portal did not close while he was, like, halfway through. We could have gotten a little
gorier.
Yeah. Well, anyway...
What are we going to do?
What were you saying?
Oh, okay. Well, and what are we going to do? Well, I know the first thing we got to do.
You got some explaining to do, bub. Hubbub. Humbug.
Oh man, they got him. What do we do now? We gotta go back. Teach those two a lesson. You need to rethink this whole thing. Guys, what's done is done. He's a goner now.
Sorry, every man for himself.
Honestly, that probably would have made things a lot easier. And it's at this point that you realize things are about to go from bad to so much worse.
Oh, goody. I think I'm going to keep it zoomed out, though, because there's a lot of big frames coming up.
Okay. Dude, they're gonna make him squeal and we'll be hunted down. No, we have to stay what we came here to do. Stay and finish what we came here to do. And then you'll be hunted down. Didn't think that one through, did you? I was like, okay, we'll get out of the way. Hi, cutie. Did you miss us? And I remember people also responded with, oh, not these again. I almost just outright said it and you would have had to bleep that out.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, people would I distinctly remember people being like, oh, not these again.
You're like a bad penny.
I distinctly remember someone saying something to that effect.
Yeah.
Oh, not again.
You're like a bad penny, which people hate for some reason. I have no idea how that correlates to being something...
Well, I've never heard of a bad penny as a description before. Anyway.
Oh, well. Arg.
Tick! Where did they take her? I said Tick. If you don't tell us now, cave your head in. That's it. Beat the answer out of it. This arguably is the closest they've come to killing someone.
Yeah.
What the hell are you doing?
Oh, no. No, this is not the time. This is not the time.
You two are so ungrounded. Do you hear me? Don't. I don't want to hear a single word out of you. Yuri, Kemi and Sam. They went back upstairs. She's gone! Irma, we couldn't find her anywhere. We checked every room. She's gone. That's a big statement because there's a lot of rooms. Kenji, round up all security. We need to get a search party together. Haunted mistress. Scurry. Mayumi hiding in the bushes for some reason. Let's try to keep it cool and think. Maybe she's just floating around in the palace. Where do you think she could be? How much do you want to bet Father might know something? And she was right. As I said at the time, it says so much that was her first instinct, and it also says so much that she was right.
Yep.
No. Ask him. It's okay. I won't hurt you, I promise. Do you know my daughter? Do you know where she is? Please, if you know anything at all, she means everything to me. Tree. Maybe that hero worship of Emiko wasn't entirely false.
Huh.
Well, food for thought, I suppose.
Oh, no.
Look at you. So precious. So helpless. Me, Toru, and Kiku have waited so long to see you again.
Literally.
I mean, out of universe, it's been 3 years. Yeah, too long. I could crush your pathetic little skull right now. I can just freeze you in an icy purgatory as payback. Now, you two. That's not what we planned for our friend, is it? No. We have something very special for her, don't we? And let me tell you, we've gone through quite a bit for this moment. Couple black market deals to get those chains and talismans can be quite tedious. But convincing your sorry friends was the easy part. No, you're just kicking someone when they're down, really.
Mm-hmm.
And this was unwarranted. Like, it really was.
Yeah.
But it's basically like this was the only opportunity they got to have a target for their anger that wouldn't fight back.
Mm-hmm.
Which, again, says something about how they were as people. Anyway, bring her down here. I've got something to say. Just so you know, we aren't friends. We were never going to be. Do you hear me? We thought you could have been useful against your stupid cousins. Hey, get them off our backs.
Yeah, this is just uncalled for. Guilt by association.
Especially because they were planning to kill her in the next minute.
Yep.
But ever since you showed up, they've been torturing us even more. Every time you were around, you were more miserable than the last. Well, that's always a Yuri motive for you, isn't it? always causing nothing but misery. Oh, so petty. I just love a good little backstab. I remember being so taken aback that this was their entire motivation, that this was why they wanted her dead. Because it, as May said, it's so incredible. It's so stupid. It is in no way, it is a gratuitous overreaction, and that just makes it worse. Oh, I know, sweetie. This hurts, doesn't it? But I promise, it'll all be over soon. See, all we're gonna do is get you nice and comfy in this tree. No one really knows what happens once you're inside. That's not the right use of the word "your," but whatever. That should be you. If it's "you are," which it would be in this context, it would be you, you apostrophe R-E. Maybe your bones and meat will get mashed up into tiny pieces. Maybe you'll go mad from the souls that are trapped inside. Either way, we don't care. We just want to hear you scream. Bye-bye, Brett. May your time be slow and painful. This is what we in the industry call a bad move.
You sealed your
and then
fate.
Just darkness. You see the eye and then just darkness.
Pitch black. Quick
Which kind of implies
announcement!
the tree is I remember this. I remember just being like, hey guys, we're going to do a Christmas crossover story. What the... Brandon, you can't just leave us on that cliffhanger and then... Oh, whatever. And then it's black for a little bit. I remember this.
Yeah.
Catching up. We're almost there. We only have like another 20 or 30 things to go.
Yeah.
Some of which won't have dialogue. But yeah, struggle, toil and trouble. Oh yeah, there is a Y there. I can barely see it. Why?
Why?
It all probably works better if we're both coming to this.
Why?
We didn't do anything to you. We had nothing but peace with each other. And then you trapped us in here, in this unending nightmare. Why? Tell me why.
You monsters burned down everything we tried to care for. Isn't that enough?
Isn't that enough? I've been in here for so long. In this cramped hell. No room to breathe. No room to live in this afterlife. Please. I just want to feel freedom again. See light once more. Sun or moon. The voices. Everyone's voices. They just won't stop.
Let's peel this one's brain so she knows how it feels to be in here.
Peel. Peel is not spelled with an A in this case.
They fit in there so long they forgot how to spell their own sentences.
That's peel in the context of appeal something.
Their own.
Why did you do this? Why did you do this? Well, where's my mama?
Who
cares anymore? None of this matters. Just let us out.
Let us out. Let us out. Let us out. Let us out. 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 Let us out. Let us out. Let us out. 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 Out.
And slowly the light grows dim, and then it emerges. The shadow. The shadow should be here soon. Are you prepared for the worst?
Yeah.
If not, too bad.
I think I just woke up my mother by all that yelling, but oh well. We are not watching. No.
Hey guys, Christmas. Right, that was the last page for the year before they did the Christmas story, which we are going to skip right over.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. And then I forgot all the page icons were just the blood moon from that point on.
Yeah, that was cool.
That's that. Now we sit back and wait. Should have let me crush her skull. Just saying. How about you guys stick around? The real fun's about to start. So again, they had some idea of what was coming. Are you serious? Get away from us. Oh, what's the matter? We're pals now, aren't we? Partners in crime? You literally held us captive and had us kidnap a Yorimoto. And what are you gonna do? Tell on us? Go ahead. Bring the Yorimotos here. It won't matter. By the time you get help, we'll already be gone. And they're gonna need someone to punish for all of this. Toru has already had his attention grabbed. Now go on, skedaddle. And like the red light slowly creeping in. Turns out you're no fun after all.
Uh-oh. Red light bad. Red light bad.
Do you ever get the feeling that something really bad is about to happen?
Just can't put my finger on it, but I just have a feeling in my gut.
Something has gone horribly wrong.
Let's get a full screen of this.
Yeah, that's fun. And I think it's kind of interesting that Emiko just she looks at it, seems to think, and then she already knows. She already knows what this is and what it means.
Oh.
Emiko, Sam.
Emiko, away!
We must go. Our daughter needs us.
Yeah.
Up and away.
Oh, hey, we went a new year. That was nice of them.
Yeah, it is now 2023. January.
Yep.
My voice is getting kind of tired. Anyway, gotta keep going though. So, you know what's going on, Momo? Momo? Sis? What are you doing? Momo! Where are you going? Get back here! Momo! My planet needs me.
We had another recording error. Apparently there was not enough file space, even though I put it on a different drive. We're experiencing similar stress these characters are right now.
Momo, the light, this, and it was at this page, first seeing this page that I changed my Discord user title to the Archbishop of the Church of Her Holiness Momo Yorimoto, the Light in the Darkness.
Yeah.
I may have got that slightly out of order, but then the tree, and then the murder tree exploded.
It did.
I don't know whether or not this was a relief is a different matter.
But
it was a relief for the tree and everything in it, maybe. But it's the sweet release of death, and it's like so record needle scratch. Now you're probably wondering how this happened.
It's like, oh shit. I knew we should have got the turbo.
Oh, I think we may have made a very big mistake. Pieces of chain raining down the talismans. And it's like, oh, I think we have fucked up majorly.
Run.
Run? Yeah, run. Although ultimately running did nothing, so.
Run. And
then, there she is! Look at those sharp claws. Look at that writhing massive hair. Look at the Tengu horns, which are not that easy to see, but they are there.
And it wasn't specifically this finished version, but this sketch ended up getting leaked, I think, nearly 2 years early in a Patreon-only live stream, and this was another thing we had to keep under our breath, just our lips zipped.
I'm trying to remember. It was either April or May of 2022. And for context, this page came out in January of 2023. Just for context of those who were not there when these pages were going up originally. So that's a good 9 months that we had to speculate on whatever the hell this was. And Brandon showed it on a Patreon stream a couple months later, like more finished and more fleshed out as to what was going to happen. But again, we had very little context to this. We knew Murder Tree, this weird form of Irma, and can I continue to make a point here that her eyes are way too high up? Like there's something decidedly unsettling about this, and more than in just the cute kid gone mad, but it's like, that might actually be it. But her eyes are too high up on her head considering where the rest of her body is. It just feels like her neck is extraordinarily long, and for a second my brain thought, is this like an all your powers combined sort of thing? That because we have the Tengu horns from Grandpa, we would have the longer neck from Aunt. How much? Is that actually? Am I actually onto something here, or am I just making this? Or am I just seeing connections that aren't there? Well, anyway. So yeah, this is terrifying, and boss music is playing now.
Yep.
I hope Game Guy has put it in the boss music as I requested.
I don't remember what it was, so you can message Steve later.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, I'll message it to you, like, after we're done here.
Alright. I probably should not dilly-dally too much in case the frickin' recording screws up again, but anyway.
And of course, that John Sean bit. Just like, 2 kids going back! Hopefully we've already passed that point where I can use that joke. And Toru sees this, thinks I can fight it, and then immediately runs away. And if you look very closely in the panel of Toru fleeing for his life, you can see why, yes, it's the one, the only, Whispers. He's just here to observe.
This motherfucker just refuses to go away.
He's always watching.
Oh, I think I know what it is.
She's
She's looking forward or looking up. That's why her eyes
she was looking up at the moon, and now she's looking down at them. Yeah, that actually looks better. Okay. It's been bothering me for a while, but yeah. And then Toru gets impaled by a hair spike, and everyone kind of realizes how completely and utterly boned they are. Yeah, this was a terrible idea. That's it. You are so Keiko!
I mean, she was right. She is dead. Oh my god! She just impaled that. You gone too far. You royally.
Oh, sweet. Demonic horror is beyond my comprehension. Anyway.
This honestly feels a little cathartic. Go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, it was just good. Well, yeah, it does feel kind of cathartic on some level after seeing all the shit that they put Irma through, and these kids who, were more or less willing participants in this. They had to be blackmailed into it a bit, but they were still ready for it. And everywhere the hair spikes impale, it spreads like a corrosive poison.
Yeah, but it also feels kind of cathartic. I forgot if I mentioned this in the other video, but all these years of all the jokes of like, what would happen if Erma just let loose and really went insane with all of her extraordinary feats that was mostly played for laughs. Now we're seeing it play out in a
We're seeing it played straight. Mm-hmm. We're seeing it played straight. We see, after all the build up and all the tales, we finally see what she would be like at her current maximum, and you realize how utterly terrifying she is. Because as Brandon explained at some point, this isn't possession. The spirits in the tree left when the tree exploded. This is just Irma. This is just Irma's raw power. Not thinking, not feeling, just rage.
Mm-hmm.
That's almost scarier. I thought for a long time it was possession or whatnot, but no, this is just rage.
Help. I almost like to imagine that Blood Moon Irma was in a way sort of what Wallace would have been had he successfully did the body snatch.
Yep. Huh? Guys, where are you? Somebody help me, please!
I'm getting pulled in!
I'm coming! I'm getting pulled in! Archie, please! I'm sinking!
I'm
trying!
Aki! No! Help!
No!
I'm sorry! Please
don't hurt me! Hold me!
Hold me!
No! Wait!
No.
Wait, no.
It's so dark.
It's so
dark.
Help!
I'm getting dragged in. Help! Crawling all over me. Help! No. Help! No.
Okay, wait, let's keep going. Let's not wear out our voices on this any more than we already have. And then...
No, or on. It's got to note the on. Oh.
That's it, that's the page.
And that's when the series ended. Okay, now.
Oh, yeah, I can see a silhouette. Yeah, he's Hachi is now just like a light red silhouette. And apparently Brandon considers this reveal that and Hachi's right there, very small, that these creatures are living inside like the pocket dimension of Irma's hair. Like, this is apparently a very big revelation. I'm still not sure how or what it means, but it is apparently very important.
They were always there, like it wasn't a joke.
Yeah, this, and you, like, I thought these were like tapestries or something, like ancient tapestries beneath the tree. It's like, no, this is what's inside of Irma's hair. Try not to think too hard about it. And then it's here. And you see, this is the terror of seeing something so incomprehensible and knowing you could be squashed like a bug without a second thought. And that is terrifying. And he's the only one that saw this, and he's catatonic after this, so he's not going to be telling anyone. The fine detail of the hair, like, slowly, like, consuming him strand by strand is, like, this is something out of a horror movie, like, genuinely.
It's fully engrossed him, and that eye is he's going to need to bleach that eye.
Like, it slowly crawls up his head, like this is not to say he didn't kind of deserve it. This is awful. And the hair is going into his eye. Like, it's, like, this, the hair is something else entirely. It is some all-consuming, all-infecting entity. Which is arguably scarier than anything else.
Every pore of your body just infested by hair. Oh, God. Oh.